I'm here to show that you can have fun, make friends, and play a strong game at the same time. Hi YouTube, I'm Ty. I'm 33 years old from Chicago, Illinois. This is gonna be my first game away from doing like survivor style games. So really looking forward to doing a game that's not deprivation based, where I can kind of hang out in a house and get to know people, but at the same time, a little bit nervous about the strategy of this and how it's all gonna work. Lots of connections I'm sure gonna be involved, lots of ways to play that. You know, hopefully I'm among the top threats of people and I can kind of insulate myself in that way.
The Golden Goddess has arrived at the Golden Gates.
Hey everyone, my name is Julia. I'm 27 years old. I live in Washington, D.C. I've been doing LRGs since 2021. I try to only do one a year for my own mental health, but I really like these sort of games just because I feel like they're like accelerated therapy, and I just feel like I've grown so much in the past year and I can't wait to see I don't know, my growth in the past year and how that translates into the game. And I love original format games, so really excited to play Golden Gates.
I didn't come here to make friends. I came here to ruin my reputation.
Hi, I'm John. I'm from Columbus, Ohio. I am a social worker. I am also the host and producer of Columbus Survivor and Columbus Traders, and a co-host for The Mole, Ohio. So I'm very involved in LRGs in Columbus and Ohio and across the country. This is the 20th LRG that I've had some involvement in, whether it be production or playing, so I know a lot of people, so that can sometimes go against you in a game, so that's a little bit what I'm nervous about, to see who's here and if there's beef.
I'm usually more of a silver person, but I'll make an exception for the Golden Gates.
Hi there, my name is Danny Bogwell. I'm 25 years old from Chicago, Illinois. You may recognize me from a few Survivor LRGs here and there, but this time I'm tackling the Golden Gates. Outside of these games, I'm a model and luxury sales associate, and I plan on bringing those skills and charm to this game in order to make my way to the end. I studied Season 1 heavy, and behind this laughing persona and cute outfits stands a cunning strategist, so they better watch out.
Just like my man, I came to murder the competition. Well, allegedly. Aloha, my name is Noah, and I currently live in Orlando, Florida. And I work as a youth activities manager. This is my third LRG, which I'm really excited to play. I've been really faithful the last couple LRGs I've played, so I'm kind of coming into this game ready to kind of backstab some bitches and kind of make some moves, because why not? Like, what do I got to lose? I didn't work out my last two games, so let's see how this shit goes.
I'm so excited to find the man of my dreams this weekend on the Golden Bachelor. What? This is the Golden Gates? Crap.
Hey guys, my name is Ben. I'm excited to be here. I'm from Columbus, Ohio. I'm a very anxious person, so it always gets me like a little while to like warm up to these types of things. You might recognize me from LRGs such as Big Brother Columbus. I'm really nervous right now. There's a lot of people here that I'm concerned are like heavy hitters, but this should be like really fun. I'm probably one of the biggest heavy hitters. I try to be humble about it, but at this point, it's probably not a secret that I've won 7 or 8 LRGs at this point. I'm going for double digits. So hopefully this is the narrative of me winning Golden Gate Season 2. Add another crown to my collection.
Let's see if my heart of gold will be changed after this game.
Hey, I'm Logan. I am 23, almost 24, from Louisville, Kentucky. I'm a package handler at UPS, Worldport, biggest one. And this is my first LRG, and I am super excited to be here. I see familiar faces, I see new faces. It's gonna be fun. Not first boot.
Let's keep it cute, and maybe even cozy.
Hey guys, my name's Mike, I'm 37, I'm from Astoria, Queens, and I'm so pumped to be here at Golden Gates. This is the show that I watched every week on YouTube and just giggled like crazy every time I watched something stupid Javen was doing, or like watching people win far too much, Charlie. And like, I'm so glad to like get to be here and now mix it all up, and I want to use those golden balls of fate as much as I possibly can to help propel me forward, because I want to win this thing. So I'm a tech news writer. I write about phones. I'm really excited to disconnect from that life for a bit, but I'm all about building up other people on my team for success. It's gonna be a bit tough for me because I'm a big friend guy. I love making connections, and the LRG community has been extremely meaningful for me because you get to meet people who share this insane hobby and you bond so hard after the game. But right now, it is gonna be about survival.
Gracer, start your engines and may the best icon win! Hi everybody! I hope y'all are excited. My name is Grace. I am 24 years old, currently living in Waterbury, Connecticut, but I am originally from Georgia, grew up in the metro Atlanta area, and I have 2 jobs at this current moment. I am a customer service representative during the week, and then on my weekends, I am a server. I'm Grace. It's nice to meet all of y'all. Nice to meet you. And I do have a connection with Golden Gates. My lovely and amazing fiance Seb played last season, and seeing the parts in the episodes with him and all of that, it makes me so excited to be here. And this is my second LRG, so that even makes me even more excited.
I didn't come to play. I came to slay.
Hey, I'm German. I am 33 years old. I am from Orlando, Florida. I am so excited to be here. I am a competitor. I'm here to meet all the new people here and just to show that I am a force. I am fairly new to the LRG community, and I've gone pretty far in a lot of these, so now I'm just ready to actually get that win.
It may be my first time playing, but don't be surprised if you say, "Oh, I'm vote for that hoe."
Hi, my name is Bat. I am 45 years old. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. I got into the LRG community because my cousin Lydia won the first season of the Golden Gates. I just wanted to see and explore what I'm capable of and meet new people, and I'm really excited for the season.
Guess Golden Gates just got a little bit more hot.
What it do, baby boos? Self-proclaimed CEO of all hot girls everywhere, the one, the only, Hot Girl Chris. The last time you saw me, I was on Descendants Live Season 2, and good things come in twos. I'm here to claim Season 2's title of Golden Gates champ, and I am from the lovely state of Virginia. Kinda sucks, but I'm there, so still lovely. And if you must know, I work at a lovely Texas Roadhouse. If you need anything fresh baked bread, I got you. If you need anything steaks, I also got you. If you need anything peanuts, I don't got you, because I'm not a big peanut fan. But trust and believe, everyone else is here to play and slay, but I'm here to just cut their asses, so yeah.
I may wear a lot of black, but I guess it's time to get golden.
Hi, I'm Trish. I'm 33 from Columbus. Will be 34 by the time this comes out, so that's fun. I am a freelance romance writer. I ghost written over 24 novels that are currently published, so that's incredible. I'm hoping that my past as a writer will help me weave some incredible stories throughout this season, but I guess you're just gonna have to stay tuned to find out.
Anyone want a Diet Coke?
Hi, my name is Maddie. I'm 31 years old. I'm from Lawrenceville, New Jersey. I am a bud tender by day and a drag queen by night. And be ready to be tired of me. Yeah, let's go. I heard about the Golden Gates because I had a good friend who played last season, and he talked about it a whole lot. So I thought that I would watch it and then give it a go, and here we are, and here we'll hopefully stay.
Don't let the blonde hair fool you. I'm smarter than they think.
Hi, my name is Rachel McKenna. I'm 23 years old from Massachusetts. I'm a photographer at Walt Disney World right now, and I'm so excited to play this game. I've been in this community for about 2 years, so I'm still fairly new. I love original format games, and I'm so excited to dive in. I hope to not only obviously make connections, make friends, have fun, but definitely try and tweak my own personal strategy in these games. I always end up getting cut like right before the end, so I want to conquer that hill and go over that. And I really just want to prove to myself that I'm capable of making it all the way, and I'm locked in. I am so ready. I'm already down there mingling, killing it, hopefully, and we're gonna slay.
One, two, three.
Golden Gate Season 2, what's up?
So this weekend, I'm really looking forward to meeting new people, putting myself out there, and kind of testing my strategic prowess. I have gotten very far in games, but I have never won. So in a game where I can save myself with challenges and my social ability rather than being voted out, the Golden Gates might be my way to get the crown.
So seeing all these people here and coming up, there were a few familiar faces that I did know. I saw Hot Girl Chris, and then I saw Logan, and then saw Rachel. I was a little nervous about Rachel because I had just played an LRG with her less than a year ago, and I got first boot in that. So seeing any people from that game, I was gonna be a little on edge.
I said I'm coming in with a bang.
I feel like I'm trying to get around and give my grace energy to everybody because, you know, I want to be in this game as long as possible, and I feel that I could be this lovable person for people to attract, and I wanted to show that off the bat immediately.
So when did you buy the shirt?
I got it for Christmas.
Yeah.
Because he's literally like my husband. Like I will
This time, my big goal is to have a social game. I haven't had great luck with social games. A lot of people telling me like, well, Mike, I liked you, but it just wasn't enough for me. And I'm like, no more time for that. I want the best alliance ever. And I'm here to hopefully chill out a little bit and let that alliance come to me. I have had a history of winning competitions to keep myself safe in these games. And so if it comes to that, I'm ready to play.
Literally all throughout like 2021, I just became obsessed with Captain Hook, like Body, that whole album.
Okay.
We settle in this lovely place in Columbus, Ohio. Looks like a lovely outdoor log cabin. I see a cow down there and I can't wait to moo at it later. A lot of people, and I can hopefully, fingers crossed, hot girl this shit up. So stay tuned, family.
Good evening, contenders, and welcome to the second season of The Golden Gates. I'll be your host, Mr. Gates. I'm sure you remember one of my co-hosts, Archie Angel, but let me introduce you to his twin sister, Gail Knighton. They'll help me out this season, introducing the trials and tribulations that you'll face all season. The production team and I are so happy to have you here in the Gates with us, and we promise to make it an amazing experience, no matter how long it takes you to be raptured, if at all. I think it's finally time to start. Welcome to the first Omni Trial of The Golden Gates Season 2. Hold for applause. Now hold that excitement, because it's time to divide and subtract. The rules are simple. You must do exactly what I tell you to do, and if you don't, I'll eliminate you. I'll explain the rounds as we go, so you'll get the information as necessary. Do you think you have what it takes to be the first Omni? Let's find out.
If it's math related, I'm fucked.
Okay, so the 15 of you, you're all on that side of the line. I will tell you to do something, and to submit your answer or whatever I tell you to do, you'll come over on the line as long as you're following the instructions. So for this round, I'm gonna give you a few minutes, but I'm gonna need 2 groups of 7. And when you have a group of 7, come over the line with the group. We have 1 group of 7 locked in.
So we just found out what this challenge is, and pretty much what we have to do is find our group of 7 and then run to the other side, and whoever's the odd man out, they're out.
So I find out what the first challenge is. I know that I don't want to win it because I don't want to be the first Omni and have to choose 3 people to go down to the pits because you're making enemies right away, potentially. So when we have to break up into 2 sets of 7, I'm like, oh, no, y'all go ahead. Everybody else go ahead. I'll be the first one out. That's fine.
I don't like that either. I don't like that either.
I'll do it. Get out of here. I'll do it. I'll do it. No. I don't like that either. I'll do it. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, ready. Go.
Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay.
Fuck me. Ty volunteered to not be in the 7. Immediately I thought to myself, Ty and I are jiving so much, and I knew that that would turn into something that I felt more comfortable if I was the one that took his place. Then eventually that would play out for me because that's just another person that I have on my side.
Thank you all. It looks like we have our group of 7, so. Oh, what's the mystery box?
Come on. Come on, man.
As you can see, it's locked. I'll give you the code once the trial's over.
Can I drink some more?
Yes, you can.
14 contenders remaining. Come on.
Good job, Bex.
Since we have 14 contenders remaining, let's do 3 groups of 4.
It was really stressful because I'm new to all this and I didn't expect to be pulled in at all. But the first round or 2, people were grabbing me, and luckily I was just in the right spot at the right time.
That would be the 3 groups of 4. So it looks like Noah and Ty, if you could join back in the kitchen.
The next round, I grabbed Ty, couldn't find anybody else, and so me and Ty ended up like being out. So I was like, fuck, like, you know what, like, I don't want to be the Omni first because that's a lot of power and that's a lot of like putting a target on your back when there really doesn't need to be one.
Okay, there is now 12 of you. For this next round, I need 2 groups of 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5.
One more. 5. 1 group down.
We're all just dragging each other. It's like a stampede at this point. So I'm getting dragged left and right into different small groups and hoping and praying to God that it's me at the end.
And officially, that means Ben and Trish, you've been eliminated from this trial. So join the kitchen, please.
I did not want that first Omni. Many people did not want that first Omni. You don't want to be the first person to have to like put targets on people. I went out pretty early and that was by design, that was intentional.
What about 3 groups of 3? Hey, 1 group of 3 down, 2 groups of 3 down. There were 4 left. And just like that, it looks like Julia has been eliminated from the trial.
By the middle, like, I am volunteering to step out because I don't want to win. I think if you're Omni, you get blood on your hands, you have a target in your bag, you're isolated for hours, no one talks to you, and so I didn't want to win, and midway through I stepped out.
4 groups of 2, please. 1 group down, 2 group down, 3 group down, 4 group down. Danny, please join the kitchen.
I knew that I did not want to win, so I was trying to stay towards the middle of the game because I knew that after Bex got that box that would be some sort of advantage or power, I wanted to fall somewhere in the middle that I wasn't going to be the Omni.
How about 2 groups of 3? Oh no. Grace was wanted by 2 groups, but was ultimately pulled. That means that Maddie and Rachel join the kitchen, please.
So we are down to 8 people and the screen says form 2 groups of 3 and immediately 2 groups of 3 form and I'm not in one of them.
Are you second? 1 group of 5. Please, Logan. Oh, Grace. I'm sorry. This is so bad.
I really don't want to win the Omni in this current moment because I don't want to make myself a target very early on. And I have seen myself previously in another game where I have gotten power early and I have been dysfunctional, a dysfunctional mess every single dang time.
I like duos, so let's do 2 of 2. Oh. You can take as much time as you want. Sorry, German. I instruct direct. German, please join the kitchen.
Girl boss my way all the way to top 5. 2 groups of 2. John German and I. We're just talking, doing this little do. John drags me. Sorry, German.
So it looks like we have 4 players left in this Omni Trial, and it's a double duel. What does that mean? You know, we love a callback here at the Golden Gates, so if the 2 groups that were submitted, please separate, and one is going to be the puzzler, and one is going to be the caller. So you can decide right now which one's which.
So I make it to the top 4. We have to do this double duel blindfold puzzle. It's myself, Mike, Logan, and John. John and I are in one group. Logan and Mike are in the other. Logan tells all 4 of us that he wants the Omni.
There's 4 of us left. Chris, Logan, John, and I. But only Logan wants the Omni, and that sounds perfect to me. Puzzles are not my thing, so I'm just gonna put that blindfold on and have Logan do the puzzle work. Blindfold.
So I get to the duel, shocked I made it here. Me and Mike talked, and Mike felt more comfortable being the puzzle doer. And I've never done this challenge before, so I just agreed with him and decided to let's do this.
3, 2, 1, go.
Flip that over. Turn it the other way. One more time. Okay, then put it right the other way. Or wherever it is.
So now me and Hot Girl Chris have to do a blindfolded puzzle together, and we decided that I would be the blindfolded one, and he would be the caller. And my strategy going into that was just to remain calm, listen to the communication. I feel like in that sort of challenge, just kind of like keeping your wits about you and not rushing is going to be helpful.
There's a piece right there now.
John and I are literally trying to throw the challenge, but I'm stupid and don't even realize that you have to turn the board over in order to start the challenge. So John is already flipping puzzle pieces over. Board's not turned yet.
Outside.
Use your right hand right now.
Yeah.
And move all the pieces off the board.
Yeah.
Do you have to flip the board? Yes, you have to flip the board. Gotcha. I'm stupid. It's okay. I'm sorry. Yep. Usually very late. Yep. Just
Think
do your
that one?
Yep. Yep.
Actually,
And
you're right.
flip the
I think
board.
that goes right there.
Okay. Ah, perfect. Okay. So yes.
So, backtrack. We turn the board over. Then we start flipping puzzle pieces. Now we're doing this puzzle.
Turn it to the right. Keep going. Keep going.
Again, to the left.
Okay, and then put that at the bottom middle. That's actually the bottom middle. Right?
To the right. To the right. Do you want to go by my right or your right, by the way?
Let's do my right.
All right.
The strategy for the duel was for Mike to be blindfolded and me for being the caller. Didn't have much of a strategy going in. I wanted to kind of mind control their hand to where I wanted, but obviously that wasn't going to work. So in the end, I kind of just winged it. Okay, scooch it down a little bit.
Right.
No, I mean to the right. Sorry, upright.
Okay. Logan, I thought you wanted this Omni. Why are the corners not ready? I've been doing this puzzle for a long time, and I feel like we should have the frame ready by now. To speed us up, I tell Logan to start tapping the table. Thank you, Mira, because we need to get moving. Yeah.
Up more. Keep going.
Over. Down. And then the last piece.
Last piece?
That's the last piece.
That one in your hand.
Yeah. Check. Congratulations!
So Chris and I won the duel, and now it is down to just me and Chris between deciding who will get the Omni for this first week.
Really wanted to be the first Omni to get a comp win under my belt, but understandable. I trust the 2 who won, and I think I'll be safe this round.
Congratulations, John and HGC. You have succeeded in the double duel, and now a final duel. And remember the final duel of last season? For this puzzle, there are two sides. You may choose the halo or the fire.
Love that. John and I have girl bossed our way all the way to top 2. Neither of us want the Omni. We have to do a puzzle back and forth with each other where John goes, I'm better at puzzles than you, I'll take it. Fine with me. More than fine with me. Go right ahead, John. As long as I'm safe, I'm good, so.
We will start in 3, 2, 1, go.
So I have to do one of these puzzles, either the Halo or the Fire. I did watch last season where Lydia and Javen competed in this. It took a little while, so I knew it was going to be challenging. I knew I might have to reset along the way, but I decided to go with the Halo because I thought that following a continuous line would be easier than a blob that just kind of happens to have flames on one side.
I don't want this Omni. John don't want this Omni, but he gonna get this Omni. Trust and believe that.
Done. Go ahead, John. Congratulations, John. You have officially become season 2's first Omni.
I am the first Omni of the season. I am very nervous, not necessarily what I wanted, but we are going to make the best of it and hope that it sets the tone for the game in a good way for me.
All right, Beck, if you want to open the box, the password is 125.
Yay! Omni Trial number 1, first out decision. Hey contender, it seems that you have been left out in the first Omni Trial. Was this a fluke or is it a sign of what to come? You must now make a decision. You may choose to take this golden key and be safe from the first rapture of season, or you may choose to continue this round as normal, being vulnerable to be selected for the pits and then playing your corresponding safety trial. But be warned, if you choose the key and the safety, you must instantly proceed into the gates where you will hang out until after the first rapture elimination by yourself with nothing to do. This means you will not get to converse with any players outside of the gates, and you will not get to vote during the rapture. Choose wisely.
I was the first person eliminated from the competition. Then I got rewarded, right, with this choice, with this box of whether I want to stay on the main floor and keep my vote or go up to the gates. And I knew right in the beginning that it was so much more important for me to keep my vote with the people that were there at that crucial point than to go upstairs. So for me, I felt good about my choice.
I'm going to continue.
Okay. Congratulations, John.
I'm gonna probably end up pissing somebody off. I do have knowledge of or connections with 2/3 of the cast. I'm just very involved in LRGs for the last few years. Try and get like a if I help you out now, will you help me out later kind of building of social capital with as many people as I can. This is a powerful position at the start of any game.
Hey, Gorge.
I'm so happy that you're
Yeah.
here. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Is there anything I can do to help you in this after you go down to the gates? I'm assuming that you don't want to be in the game.
No, I don't want to. I just, I didn't want this one. I really didn't.
Yeah.
I just happened to be really good puzzles, and I was like,
I
I'm
thought
not
you
going to
were
be able to
gonna
flop
throw it.
this.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to throw it.
John wins the Omni, And so I immediately volunteered to be the first chalk to him, and he says that I have no reason to put you up. You're fine. I say, I'll help you in any way that I can. Do what you want to do. And he says, sounds good. And we're on our way to the next round.
So everybody you think would be like not so upset if I put them up. I'm gonna put back up. Back, the box,
Oh,
yeah.
interesting. Okay.
Yeah, she had the chance of
I think
safety
she-
and just didn't take it.
Yeah, I think it's a good reason.
Yeah.
I did talk to John. He said that he was already thinking of Beck, just because she could have taken the safety, but she didn't. And then he asked me if there's anyone else I think who would be okay with being in the pits, and I didn't give a name because I think it's too early to give a name. Yeah, I like John, and I want to work with him.
So it's like probably one of my worst case scenarios right now, where John just won the Omni. And a little bit of backstory for me and John is I applied for 2 of his LRG games, and I got cast for the both of them that I applied for. Unfortunately, I could not do them, but I'm somebody who hates disappointing people, and sometimes don't know how to let people down properly, or say, hey, I can't do something. So one of the games, I believe I completely just ghosted production and just didn't say anything. But definitely seeing him winning, immediately my head goes to, okay, well, he at least has a reason to kind of throw me up.
Love it.
We're all trying to get in words with John. He is the most popular person here. If he wasn't already wearing the biggest necklace and one of the tallest people, everybody is going at him. So I knew that I wanted to have a conversation with him, make sure that I was safe, but Noah came up to me and kind of proposed that we would go out in a group, and then revealed that Noah has dropped out of 2 of John's games that he hosts. So I know that this is not going to go well.
I'm a very straightforward person, so I'm the kind of person like, if you're gonna pick me up, just tell me. Let me know ahead of time.
I might. I just don't know. I don't know yet. I need to talk to folks, but there's a chance.
Yeah,
Okay.
understandable.
Yeah.
And it didn't. When we're sitting outside, it is very awkward between Noah and John, and I'm kind of just there like, I'm not going up, right? And that's all I needed to hear.
Could I put one of you up? Do you feel like you would have votes to stay?
All love. John can sometimes be a little bit chaotic. I went out to talk to him and I was in a group, it was myself and Ty that went out to talk to him, and he basically was like, can I say one of your names? And I was like, I would prefer no. Like, if I'm getting the option, I'm gonna prefer no. So definitely was very nervous after that conversation.
Like, I don't think I have enough social capital to come back from that at this point.
Yeah, same. But again, it's not gonna change my mind about potentially working with you down the line or the next whenever.
I talked with John, with Trish, so the 3 of us talked together. We were trying to kind of speed things up because it felt bad. John had to talk to every single person. So we went out there together. Maybe that was a mistake because he was being kind of cagey, like, do either of y'all want to go in the pits? And we were both like, hell no, we don't want to go into the pits. But I kind of said something to the effect of like, I wouldn't like to, but I would understand it. And I think, immediately when I said it, I was like, I don't want to give him an excuse to put me in. And maybe I just did that.
I want to be respectful of your time and make sure everyone gets time with you.
Yeah, I think we're actually being called in right now.
Attention contenders! It is now time for the Ascension ceremony. This round's Omni will be announcing which 3 of you they'd like to throw into the pits before retiring into the Golden Gates for the remainder of the round.
Beck, the sole, scrap of a reason that I had, which was that she forgoed safety that week, she could have had, and put herself in danger, and so I chose to honor that and put her in danger. Ty was a name that I had heard from others, and Noah is a lovely man. He is a joy, but he's irritating the shit out of me, and his gameplay's messy, and that was evident week 1.
Hi everyone. This has been a really tough decision. Genuinely have enjoyed, getting to know everyone. But 3 people do have to go up this first week. Nobody wants to be in this position. I didn't want to be in this position, but I'm going to make the best of it. And so the first name that I have here is Noah. Second name, Ty. And finally, Beck.
I knew it. I knew that he was going to pick me. I had already been told that he was going to pick Beck. I had already been told that he was going to pick Noah based on the conversations that he had had. And I just had a feeling. I was like, it's going to be me. So now I need to plan ahead and start thinking about whether I think that I have the social capital already to save myself if I were to not win the power of redemption.
Motherfucker, they done got me. Like I said, I already knew I was going in, so I was kind of hoping, you want to hope that you're not going to go in, but nah, they got your boy. My ass is up.
After I get voted to be in the pits, I obviously was worried. I mean, I had all these people telling me I was okay, but this being my first game, I didn't know if people would start deceiving that early on.
Attention contenders, it is now time for the 3 players in the pits to compete in the redemption trial. They will be playing for the power of redemption and the power to drag.
Hello contenders, I'm Archie Angel and I am thrilled to be back co-hosting my 2nd season for you all. And look, I've got wings this time. Thank you, Season 2 budget. You can think of me as the friendly angel on your shoulder, helping you navigate your way through this game. In a little bit, you will meet my twin sister, Gail Knighton. I'll just say our aesthetics are a little bit different from one another, but you'll see what I mean later. Anyway, I know it's only your 2nd competition in the game so far, but how about we take some time to reflect on everything that's happened in the game so far? What, too early for that? Alright, well then how about we take some time to reflect on something else then? Because this competition is called Time to Reflect, and here's how it works. One at a time, you will be taken to the reflection chamber, where you will need to bounce a laser off of 8 mirrors onto a bullseye target. The contender to successfully bounce the laser off of all 8 mirrors and hit the bullseye target in the fastest time will win the power of redemption for this round. The contender with the 2nd fastest time will earn the power to drag for this round. So I hope you're not afraid of the dark contenders, because it's about to be lights out in this competition, but also lights out for one of you permanently.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
That mirror chamber was sick. The black lights and everything were super cool. I was so nervous about it because I have no ability to know physics or anything like that. So I was really nervous going into it that I would have no idea how to do the challenge. But then seeing how it was laid out, I was pretty confident that I could do it quickly. So it just came down to how quickly Beck and Noah were able to do it. So as I'm doing it, I realized that I need to visualize where I can put them and which ones I can leave out, because there's 11 squares and only 8 mirrors, so I know that there's 3 I won't use, so I try and figure out which 3 I can avoid and try and get it there. So I know I need it to end here, and I kind of work my way backwards. I just kind of picked one side to put the laser on. I was like, I'll work from there and go for it. When I was done, I was pretty confident in how quickly I was able to do it.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
So when I walked into that mirror challenge, I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it my best. Let me just try to get the beam as far as I can, and then start placing things to the center to kind of get to that target. So my strategy right now is I don't want to focus a lot on having all of my mirrors in the front, because there is a contraption that is moving. So I'm like, let me get at least 2 mirrors of my 8 in the front so I can focus on all of my mirrors being in the back and manipulating the light easier when they're all kind of clumped together. So that's exactly what I did.
Three, 2, 1, go.
So when I walked into the challenge of laser game, the first thing that went into my head was what the actual fuck? Because I had watched season 1 and I'm thinking of all the games we would be playing. The last thing I thought is I would be like bouncing a laser off of mirrors. I had it in my head that if I could just place the mirrors in the spots and then use the laser, that at some point I would get it to the bullseye. But the issue is like the mirrors kept flopping around. So like every time I would get one in a place and I would go to move another one, it would just flop and then just throw my laser off. In hindsight, I realized after going through it, I was like, yeah, I should have just mounted the laser in place, shot it, and then moved the mirrors around. And I felt so dumb. I felt so dumb. I really did. That challenge made me feel straight up stupid. Like, I just knew going into it that I was gonna time out, but I'm like, I'm not just gonna throw it, I'm gonna try as hard as I can. And when when production starts chapsticking their lips, like, you know you're done. Like, you know you're not gonna get anywhere.
It is time to reveal the results of the Time to Reflect Redemption Trial Challenge. The third place time was timed out. Second place, we had 2 minutes and 16 seconds. And first place, we had 1 minute and 53 seconds. Third place, unfortunately, Beck. Second place is Noah, and Ty has won the Power of Redemption. All right, Ty, since you won the Power of Redemption, please hand over your horns and proceed into the Golden Gates, where you'll see the Omni.
That won't be awkward at all. Got it. Safe. So that feels good to be safe for now. But, you know, unfortunately, I'm not involved in the conversation. So the first time everybody's building these connections, unfortunately, I only have the people that are down there in the Golden Gates to bond with. So that's my plan, is to make as many connections in the small rooms and times and chances that we get.
Good luck, everyone.
Hello.
Oh my god! Hi, yes, great!
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Of course.
Yeah. So I go down to the gates, and obviously I know John is going to be there. He seems very happy to see me. I'm so sorry I had to throw you in. It won't happen again, and I really genuinely believed you that we could still work together. And of course, I said to him, like, genuinely, I would love to keep working with you, but you better bet if I am the one that is the Omni, and it's anytime soon, his ass is going in the pits too. So I can always just play it off and be like, tit for tat, let's work together after this. But as I see it right now, unless someone else gets on my bad list, John's number one for me in the pits, and we'll go from there.
Noah, since you got second place in this last trial, you will receive the power to drag anybody who does not win their safety in the power of protection.
All right, so your boy came in second, which is okay, as long as it's not there, because I have some leverage in the game and I have some power in the game, right? So I now have the power to drag, which means I get to take somebody into the pits with me right now. That's a good enough power.
Attention contenders! It is now time for the protection trial. The winner of this competition will receive the power of protection and be safe inside of the Golden Gates for the remainder of the round.
Hello, contenders. I'm your co-host, Gail Knighton, Archie's twin sister, the Fallen One. Welcome to your first protection trial. I was manifested into this physical form when last season Rob Goddess Javen summoned me by name.
I decide to unscramble the letters and make the word Knighton.
What is that?
Knighton.
Which is not a word, by the way.
And thus, Gail Knighton has arrived. And I'm not like the other angels. This trial is called Animation Frustration, and here's how it works. 2 at a time, you will be watching a quick animation on the screen. Then you'll be asked a question about that animation. Whoever wins will get to stay in the trial and get to choose the next 2 contenders to face off, while the other is eliminated. Once we are left with only 2 contenders, they will both win the power protection and immediately head to the Golden Gates until after the rapture. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Ben and I line up. I am throwing this completely and totally. I'm not playing knockout in round 1 of an LRG. That is a trap.
Imagine. We're doing ASMR to the video. Shit, what's happening? What is this? Oh, it's too much for me. Alright. What do you want to know about that? B.
That is correct.
There's 6 angels on the screen. I was counting the angels, counting which direction they were going. The question was how many angels. That was the first thing I memorized. So bam, hit the buzzer. My lucky number 6.
And Ben, please say who the next matchup will be.
Go down the line. I'm sorry.
Ben has chosen Rachel and Maddie.
Please don't go.
Round 2 start.
Oh, Lord. I see these arrows and they're all going different directions. My brain has to focus on one thing and one thing only, so I'm overstimulated. I hate these kind of challenges, so I don't know how this is gonna go for me, but probably not well.
I see all of these arrows flashing in front of the screen, and in my mind, I'm sure that the question will be how many are either left pointing or right pointing, and so I count them quickly.
3.
The answer is B5. Rachel, you have been eliminated.
I buzz in and I'm so confident because I looked at those left arrows and then it was wrong, and that's really embarrassing for me, especially being the first one to get one wrong, but...
You have been eliminated, and Maddie, pick the next 2 to face off.
Get it.
I'm gonna start at the other end of the line. Grace and Logan.
Maddie has chosen Grace and Logan.
So I'm over here standing by the buzzer. I am nervous because even though John did not put me up initially, there is still that drag down of someone being able to do that. And again, I'm doing everything I possibly can to avoid going out first. and then I look at the screen, and then I'm seeing the crying emoji, the heart emoji, the apple popping up and down these boxes. And the first thing I'm thinking in that moment, pray for my astigmatism, y'all.
So in this round, there's emojis popping up and out of the box, and they change. I just focus on one of the emojis, and that was the hearts, and I noticed the hearts eventually swapped. B.
The answer is B. Grace, you have been eliminated, and Logan, pick the next 2 players.
Anyone volunteer? Julie. And, oh my god, I'm so bad with names. I'm so sorry, I forgot someone's name.
Girl, you forgot my name? Oh, hell no. It's Danny. It's Danny.
I was called up by Logan, who said he forgot my name. Faux pas number 1. I don't even know how you forget my name, so I'm going to keep that in the back of my head and try and build a stronger relationship with Logan. Now, while I didn't want to win that power of protection, ours comes up on the board and I'm seeing a lot of sun, and all I'm thinking is I need to put my shades on because I'm not even paying attention, love. I'm just waiting, seeing what's gonna happen, and I just wanted to be the first person to buzz in. I was gonna guess, and if I got it right, I was throwing Logan back up and probably would have been like, I don't know, your name, you can go.
I see all these suns, they're moving so fast, I cannot keep track of them.
B.
The answer is A. Danny, you've been eliminated. Julia, pick the next 2 players.
So when it comes to buzz, Danny got it, but got it wrong. So then I kind of got it right by accident.
So Trish and Ben?
Oh, God bless. Thank you. Julia has picked Trish and Jermaine.
In anything like this, you focus on the thing that is happening, relaxing my eyes, seeing if I notice any trends, kind of like optical illusions.
So I'm looking at the TV and I'm trying to study what I see. I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't see anything really happening. I guess I'm just gonna sit here and hopefully they get it wrong.
B.
The answer is B, counterclockwise. Jermaine has been eliminated. Trish, pick the next 2 players.
Chris, I'm so sorry. It's okay. I'm going to choose you. Out of 11, but I'm going to choose Logan.
All good, all good. Trish has chosen HGC and Logan. Bruh.
B.
The answer is A, 120. Chris?
I'm sorry. Love you because you took me.
Trish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ben.
And Trish and Ben.
Because you haven't played in a while.
That's okay.
Did you just say Ben? Ben in a while?
Ben in a while. Good luck.
Y'all are going to have to go.
I missed.
So Ben was first?
A.
The answer is A. Trish has been eliminated.
The only reason I went out on the one from Ben is because I missed the buzzer, so.
Okay. The first championship round is between Maddie and Julia.
Me and Julia are chosen by Ben to go up in the penultimate round. If Julia wins this round, she gets protection. If I win, then I win protection.
There were all these spinning planets. I was trying to count as many. I really just have a pretty bad memory, and I was actually trying to throw it. So last time Danny was able to buzz first and got it wrong, so I was like, I'm gonna buzz first so I can get it wrong so I don't automatically win.
I think it's B.
B is the correct answer.
I select B thinking that I didn't see that planet. Unfortunately, I got it right.
Congratulations, Julia. You have won the power of protection.
No, I was trying to throw, and so as soon as I won, I was like so disappointed. Like that was not my intention to win. I don't know if people think I'm trying to win. I'm really not trying to win.
Okay, the final round is between Ben and HGC. We will now...
I go by HGB now.
Hell yeah!
Power of protection, animation frustration. I make it all the way to the top. It's me versus Ben, and it pops up. The first thing that pops up is watch closely, and watch is misspelled.
Oh, okay. Watch it.
Very first thing that pops up is watch closely. I say out loud that it's misspelled incorrectly, and I also am thinking this could be the question. Not again.
Then we're watching the animations, and it's all looking normal. Then the question pops up.
A.
The correct answer is A. Congratulations, Ben. Ben, congratulations, you have won the power of protection.
Yeah, so I won the power protection. Super stoked that I'm gonna be safe the first round. Will not be the first person going home. I didn't think I was in danger anyways. A little bummed that I'm gonna miss out on the interactions this round, but I'm glad that I'm safe. And yeah. I'm gonna add sound effects.
Oh shit, okay. Well, can we go in the game room? Yeah. I now have the power to drag somebody into the pits. So everyone starts talking, and I'm talking to everybody, and I'm kind of throwing names out.
I want to make sure that me and Beck are the ones who get off, but at the same time, but I feel like Beck would be a little bit easier to bring to the next round, right? Because she's rather easy.
Right. So who you think would be an easy one?
I already knew that unfortunately my best chance of staying in the game was going to be with Grace. So I already had that idea in mind, and I'm going to try to, put my best foot forward. And I started talking to people.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying
Grace.
That's me, the job. That's who I talk to.
No, I haven't really talked to her. I feel bad. If she wants to talk to me, I will talk to her, but I won't be honest with her.
Right. Yeah, I'm down to speak, honestly.
So when Noah came to me and said Grace, I can't say that I didn't try and sort of push that, but I also threw out Grace's name to John when John was making an Omni decision. So when Noah came to me and said Grace, I was okay with it. I don't want to waste any of your time.
No, you're good. I want to see if anyone else wants to talk.
Yeah.
I'm talking to everybody, and then I'm talking to Trish. And I'm like, okay, Trish, like, where's your head at?
My recommendation to you, not because he is incredible, he is so nice. I think if you want to save both you and Beck, I think you should pull Logan. If you do not want to save both you and Beck, you should pull someone else.
Okay, why are you saying that?
I don't know if he's had those social connections yet. And that's what round 1 is.
And Trish goes, I think, you should possibly think about dragging Logan. And I said, well, wait a minute. Like, Logan's good. She's like, I feel like he's kind of doesn't really have the numbers. And I was like, well, Logan's been kind of winning. I was like, he almost won the first Omni, and he almost won this last Power of Safety. So I was like, I feel like he's going to be a good competition piece. I feel like that's a good number for us to drag into our numbers.
And Grace?
She would be another one.
Because that's what I'm kind of leaning more towards. But I want to know why you kind of said him if we both want to stay.
So I think you would get the same result with both Grace or Logan right now.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm. He asked for advice, and I told him quite honestly that originally I thought his best bet was Logan, and he countered that he thought his best bet was Grace, which is someone that I hadn't considered. I don't think he had a wrong option there.
I love you so much. How do you feel like your position is in the house? Do you feel like you're talking?
It's like, it's one of those things where there's a possibility I'm in a good spot, but there's a possibility I'm oblivious and I'm not.
So then the next person I talked to was Logan. And I said, look, man, I will have your back if you have mine. If you win Omni next round, will you promise to keep me safe? And I will not drag you down.
Let me ask you this. If I don't say your name and I don't drag you down and I get off and you win Omni next,
you're not going to.
Would you can you like promise me that? Because I promise you, like, I don't want to say your name. I'm not going to say your name.
I'm not going to say your name either.
And he was like, yeah, 100%. We made a pinky promise. We exchanged hugs, and I said, you know what, like, I will let you know if I hear anything, like any like names or any kind of information being talked about you. He's like, yeah, same here. I was like, okay, cool. Like, we got each other's backs. I feel like out of everybody right now, me and Logan kind of have each other's backs the most.
I appreciate that. You have my word as long as.
Thank you. And if I went on me, never touch the block.
Thank you. But I'm gonna be straight up and honest with you. It's between you and one other person. Where my kind of head's at, just to save myself. And I just want to be honest with you.
So now I gotta go up to Noah and make sure that I am good. And so I walked out there and Noah was like, I'm gonna tell you right now, I am considering dragging you. And my little heart just absolutely crushed because everything I set out to do in this game was about to be ruined by somebody. So I was begging and pleading. I said, please don't throw me in. Please don't throw me in.
I really want to keep playing in this game, and I really don't want to be dragged down at all. I really, really, really don't. It's okay, I know the stress. I really don't want to be dragged down, and I appreciate the honesty, and I'm literally, if you don't put me in, I am so open to keep working with you moving forward.
If you keep me here, this is not me just blowing smoke off you, but I would really genuinely work with you if you do not drag me here. And I'm a very loyal person, and anybody who knows me knows I'm a loyal person if you give me that loyalty. So please, I would hope you do not drag me in.
Yeah, please consider it because I will be forever grateful for you if you keep me safe. Please.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
It's alright.
And I will say, I didn't want to be super open with the fact I previously got first boot in my last LRG. For the reason being, I did not want people to capitalize on that and use that as a reason to take me out. And also, I think it's kind of shady to bring something like that and use it as an excuse not like to be put up. So I did all the begging and pleading I could.
Attention contenders, it's time for the drag down. The player who has won the power to drag will now be deciding which player from Limbo they'd like to drag down to join them in the pits.
Just wasn't an easy decision to make for me. I'm a very emotional person. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to drag down Grace.
Come on, Grace, get up here and join the pits of sorrow.
One of these three contenders will be raptured of the rapture, and you all have a few minutes to go and discuss who you want that to be, who you're gonna vote to save. Okay, see you then.
So Noah did drag me down like I thought would happen after my conversation with him. I even, like before that, I felt a paranoia.
Really, like I enjoyed talking to both of you so much. I would really appreciate if y'all did save me, because I still want to keep fighting to be here. I want to play this game, and
Grace gets dragged into the pit. I am devastated for her. I know that she came to compete, and I just feel like for her to get dragged, the first drag, it's horrible, and I'm rooting for her. I don't want her to go home.
yes, and I really don't want to get out first. I want to keep playing.
The first people I speak to are German and Mike, and I'm literally like for trying not to crash out in that current moment.
Please consider. And please consider, please.
I definitely want to save one of the girls. I really connected with Beck. I feel like she's someone that I want to go far in the game with. And then Grace, I feel like she shouldn't go because she was dragged. You know, she's a fighter, and I like that spirit in her. So I'm hoping Noah goes this round.
I guess Beck has any votes to say.
I'm pretty sure she does.
I think she has I think you have the most. And I think she might have the second most. But I almost wonder if somebody shouldn't just throw a vote to save on her if we wanted it to be personally dragged to go home.
Having Grace end up being dragged down made me shift my focus to getting votes for Noah to stay first and making sure that Bex had the second most amount of votes to stay. I told Noah that I was going to save him. I know him from traders before this, so it was very easy for me to lock in my vote, but my goal then shifted to making sure there were other locked in votes so he was safe. I didn't care what the exact count was, but I just wanted to make sure at the end of the day that that was where the votes were going. Having talked to people, that seems to be what they're thinking, but you never know in the Golden Gates.
Leading up to the vote, I know that I need to save Beck. We've established a really strong connection, I feel, in the first little bit of the game, and she's somebody that I feel would protect me if she had the opportunity to, and I know that a lot of votes are going on Noah. There is talk of a sympathy vote being put out for Grace, so I know that my vote is that much more important in case that sympathy vote is possibly doubled or misunderstood.
Unfortunately for me, I do have some sort of bond with Grace, and it's not my first choice. However, being that it is the first round in the game, I do have to respect Noah's wishes. I am going to do what I can in order to save Grace, though.
Golden Gates is a weird LRG with the save rule. All of us are doing math as we're talking to each other to figure out where to split the vote. Everyone I'm talking to is also trying to account for votes possibly going to Grace. I'm really tempted to throw a vote to Grace just to acknowledge her passion that she wants to stay. I've been a first boot before, and it's a sucky position.
So it's important to leave at least a vote if possible.
Attention contenders, it is now time for the rapture. All players who are not inside of the Golden Gates will cast 1 vote to save one of the 3 players in the pits. Whoever receives the least votes to save will be raptured and eliminated from the game.
Hello, contenders. The 11 of you will be voting. The 3 of you cannot vote to save yourself. You must vote to save one of the other 2. But before we get to the vote, we're going to let each of you have a few words to maybe try to sway some votes. So, Noah, if you'd like to go first.
I really would like to say I've had conversations with some of you guys, all of you guys, and I hope that I can be true to my word. I'm trying to play as honest as I can. So, yes, please keep me to stay because I would love to still play and continue on with you guys.
Okay, Beck.
Wow, like this is crazy. I honestly, when I signed up for this, I had no idea that it would be this intense, but I'm really enjoying the gameplay. I'm really enjoying the connections. I know what the game's about, so I know ultimately we're all gonna like jive and connect, and then eventually we're gonna have to become piranhas, which is terrifying to me, right? But I just really want to stay and have fun, and I want people to be present to why they're here and why they chose to do this and explore their social abilities, and I really want to be a part of that. Like that to me is why I signed up for it.
Yeah, thank you. And Grace?
All right, everybody. I really, really, really hope that you find it in your best interest to save me in this game. I seriously want to be here so bad, and I want to prove myself to you guys that I can be a beneficial person to each and every single one of you. And I really hope that through my conversations that I have gone around and had with everybody, that all of you can see that. And the way to be able to see that is by saving me and allowing me to have that opportunity. And just know that if you do save me, that is something I'm going to remember throughout this game. And I'm going to be so, and I've told everyone this, I'm gonna be so forever grateful that you are allowing me to continue. So please, I really, really hope that all of you save me. I still want to be here and continue playing, and I hope that you all give me the opportunity to be able to do that. Thank you.
Thank you all so much. Well, it's about to be time to vote. As a reminder, you are voting to save one of the 3 of them. I think it's time to get to the vote. If we want to line up on the stairs.
This is a really tough vote. I love all 3 of them dearly, but I'm going to be voting to save Noah.
So I made a promise very early in this game. It is way too early to be going back on that. So I will be casting my vote to save Noah.
I vote to save Grace.
I vote to save Noah.
I vote to save Bex.
As much as my heart wants to save Grace, the votes aren't there. I'm saving Noah.
Okay, for this round, I am going to be saving Beck. That's my homegirl, and I really want to go far with her.
I vote to save Beck.
I am going to be doing something to try and save myself. Even though he dragged me in, I am saving Noah because I feel that it's going to be the best chance that I got here to keep me here.
I'm saving Noah.
I vote to save Beck.
The votes have been tabulated. The vote was 6-4-1. The player with 6 votes to save is Noah. Congrats. That means that there was 4 votes and 1 vote to save for the 2 of you. The player with 1 vote to save and who has been raptured, I'm sorry, is Grace. You can have a few moments to say your goodbyes, and I'll take your horns.
I don't
and
even
here's
know.
your halo.
I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna be real honest. Thank you for allowing me this opportunity for production. Thank you. I don't know what to say. I literally had wanted to just like angry, crash out there. I wanted to scream, but I know myself and I had to remain professionality through that because I was literally so devastated. Why does this have to happen to me? I want to play a live reality game. I want that experience. And I fought for that in my speech and nobody wanted to give me that chance. And it's just very upsetting because I felt like the last time this happened, I felt embarrassment and I even feel more embarrassed now. And what's truly upsetting as well, it makes me ask a couple questions to myself. Is there something wrong with me? Am I not doing something correctly? Am I not working hard enough? This is why this is happening to me. I want all of them to fall one by one, especially the people who did not save me. Well, except for Hot Girl Chris, because Hot Girl Chris is amazing, and the people who are downstairs, because they had nothing to do with this. But all of them, one, especially Noah. Like, send them all down.